Leo, 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 beautiful Leo. How's it going? Okay. Happy birthday. Happy Leo season. I'm never going to stop saying it. I just decided it's going to be Leo season in my mind forever. Okay, let's clear the energy. Okay, so I have your coffee cup right here, and I'm going to pull tarot and oracle. And I cannot wait to tell you about these messages I saw in your coffee. Oh my goodness, Leo. Okay. I saw a tank, like an army tank. This can signify being protected on your journey. This can also talk about an overpowering person, because then I saw Saturn was in the sky as this tank was like coming. And so, Saturn being a father time, and, talking about all of this kind of like authority here and all of this kind of stuff. People that are kind of bossy, and the way that like framework is set, the way that things have always been. There's something here about this. You could be protected on a journey, like you're going to be protected on a journey that you're going to make. And this can talk about maybe there is something that you need to go through that how am I trying to say this? You're going to go somewhere. I feel like you're making huge changes in your life. The change part, it's like feels uncomfortable, and you need to protect yourself during that time. But I think that what this is saying is you have to do it. And it's kind of like this thing where it's like you have to, you just have to. It's kind of like goodness if you're in a war, right? And, things have escalated and escalated and escalated, and you're trying to kind of like wait it out for things to die down, but it's getting worse and worse and worse. But you have an army tank. It's like, yeah, it's going to be difficult to go through that, but you can get to something that will be better. And it's kind of like you can't stay in this sinking ship. There's something here about that. And I feel like you are moving through this. You are stronger than you know. There is more protection around you than you know. You have spiritual armor. So this is something that is very interesting here. There's like goals. There's something here that you want to like do. There is something here about a fear of expressing talent. And if you don't do that, this could hinder things and get in the way of things. There is something here that needs to come out. It needs to be different. It needs to be expressed. It needs to be changed, and boundaries need to be set, and you having to defend yourself. I saw a pufferfish. Pufferfish blows up when it's being threatened. So there's something here about defending yourself is the right thing. People that are against you and you're like wanting to maybe, no, they are against you and it's wrong, and you are right to stand up for yourself, to stand your ground, and to move forward with what you want, with what's going to be best for you. Talks about being adaptable, and it talks about quick change. There is quick change that is going to come in here, and it's going to be really great for you to do this and to go forward here. There's a lot of people. It's like then you're leaving all of these people behind in this war zone, right? And they're all sick. It's like I saw all these people throwing up, specifically 3 people. So there could be 3 people that are really giving you a hard time, or 3 different areas of your life. I don't know. It doesn't matter, but they were throwing up. And then there was like a needle, okay, in your cup with a heart. I swear. I was like, what? So it's like they're going to be injected with love because they're staying behind and they're sick. But if you were to stay there, then they wouldn't be sick, and you would just be there too. And it would be like, a bad situation. But if you go, things are going to get worse for them. There is something here that there's people that are expressing things that it's like, nasty energy, and if they don't have you to like do that at, then it just is making them physically ill. But that's a good thing, because then this is a way for them to see love. It's like the wound is the place the light enters you. Rumi, okay, this is like that kind of energy here. There is this like, are you dreaming of running away? And it's like, yeah, you're gonna run away. Like there's something here where you're gonna reach this resolution that you deserve to have one way or the other here, which is oh so very amazing here. Yeah, you're going on a journey here because now this is a wagon here. This is a wagon. Look at that. That's a wagon. Like a caravan, like. And so here's the thing is, you know, when people were in caravans, when people would go in wagons on the Oregon Trail, if you're from America and you know about that, or whatever, you know, it's like, it's new territory to them. It's not discovered yet. It's like maybe they've heard some things about it, but you don't really know. And it's kind of like taking with you what you like can carry basically, and just going out into the unknown and starting over. It's a kind of about starting over here and some kind of a very important journey that you're going to go on. And it's going to be massive because now this thing is like what you're, it's like a huge plane that you're in now. And so this is like so much better than this caravan, right? And it's like dropping down packages here to people down below here, stuck in this wreckage here. So it's like when you leave, you can regroup, and then there's love. There's love here. I feel like your love is somewhere else. There is a journey that you're going to go on. There is something new that you're going to venture into, and this is going to lead to a lot of really big changes for you. And this is interesting now because, you know, well, now it kind of looks like an owl. Oh, wow. Okay, at first I saw a hawk, and the hawk has a fish in his talons, right? Which is a symbolize of you're following spirit, and whatever this means for you, however you're going to follow spirit in this new direction of your life, leaving what you know behind. And this could be a career that you have always done this, and now you're going to do something completely different, and it's just calling from within you. But this could be a change in physical location as well, or, you know, you're no longer going to allow certain people, maybe family members, to like encroach on your life, blah, blah, blah. So the hawk represents a message from the divine, okay? And you following this message into this higher vibration, right? And when the hawk has a fish is a symbol of prosperity. Fish is a symbol, you know, when you caught a fish, now you have something that is going to sustain you, and it's going to grow and grow and grow and grow into wealth. This is what this is symbolizing here. But then now I'm seeing like an owl here. So this is trusting your intuition. And then down here below the owl, it looks like two people that are sitting in like a boat or something on a river. And this is kind of like talking about your intuition is going to guide you. Ancestors also are going to guide you. Owls can be talking about messages from your ancestors, are going to guide you to this person that you can be on this river of life with. So really, the owl is like a messenger to you, and the hawk is like you receiving this message and following through with this. So there is a lot of blessings that are coming to you, but Spirit wants you to know it's not just one blessing, it's multiple blessings that are going to be coming. So, wow, I really like this a lot so far. Okay, wow. The animal, yowzer. Wow. The animal is like knowing how to follow your instincts, and then you have the stone and you have the siren here. Wow. Wow. The mystic. Yowzer, you guys. Okay, the comedic. Okay. I don't want to miss anything that the stone means, so I'm going to look that up really fast. Okay, so wow. The animal really talks about your relationship to self and getting to know yourself again. And it's really it's kind of giving me this energy, this card of like, animals will do what's right for them. And other animals don't hold other people accountable for things that, it's like if this animal wants to go off and do their own thing and they don't want to be part of the pack, it's like, okay, cool, best of luck to you. Which one of us is going to be the pack leader now? Like, let's fight for it. You know what I mean? Like, they don't. So there is something here about you taking your own freedom and going, especially with this army tank and the armor and the, moving forward here. And there's some things that it's been coming about again, that there's something that you've been wanting to do for you for quite some time now, perhaps, and you never really have, or have you never really thought of yourself, and now it is time to think of yourself. It's kind of healthy to put yourself first, and animals do that. They don't require the other animals to fulfill these obligations for them necessarily, not the way that humans do. It's like your life should be about you. And this is what we're getting back to, is your life being about you and a different way that you are. It's like you have changed. And now you're fully going to see the effects of this. The stone really talks about this eternal anchor. It talks about wisdom. It talks about grounding us. Stones are the same for our entire lifetime. It takes them so much longer to change. So for us, it's a steady. Which is interesting because Saturn is talking about time here. So there is a way that you're going to use the connection to this planet to manipulate, things in your favor for a change, towards your own deliberate manifestation, and not being a part of the machine, being a part of this role and this group of people and this family and this part of society. There is this shift that's happening here that you get to make of it what you wish, So there is a way that you're really grounding in yourself, in who you are, and deepening with your connection on this planet as you have changed. There is a different form of connection that you have with the planet that's kind of really sacred here. And it's very interesting because you have the siren, and the siren, she collects, just like the Little Mermaid, she's collecting all these little treasures and she's keeping them, right? So there's something here that you're learning to take some things with you, right? In this wagon, there's some things that you can pack in that wagon, and that's about it. And it's kind of like, what are her most prized possessions? The Little Mermaid, it's like a fork, It's like, doesn't have to do with what society thinks is important. The animal, what's important to you. It's like, maybe you're going to sell everything you own and, go somewhere else, and you're going to take with you seashells or something, it's like, what? So the siren also talks about this divine feminine power, finding that within yourself. You have found this divine feminine power, which is so interesting because it's kind of like the beast, the divine masculine, and then the divine feminine. And how are we going to ground those in this 3D reality here? And it's very interesting because the divine feminine energy, can be, the siren is very, sensual. Mermaids lure people in. Sirens will call them with their song and to their death. It can be a lot about revenge. It can be a lot about being very mystical. And there is this power when you separate yourself from all that is, and you connect within yourself, you discover this power within you. And you can use it for immediate gratification, which may be a little bit more like what the siren could do, by using it in this sensual way. But if you hold this creative passion for longer, you're also able, mermaids and sirens, I feel like, to know these secrets of this realm, to transcend and to go through different portals and be where it is that you want to be. You can use this mystical power for a lot of different things. And this is talking about no longer thinking about the short-term gain and the long-term game, and combining this earth, the mystical art that you now know, this other realm that you have access to now, with being grounded in this earth and within yourself too. It's kind of like mind, body, and spirit all together here. And that brings me to the mystic, which is really talking about, I had to write it down. Sorry. And I can't even read. I know it says soul. I can barely read my handwriting. Well, it's like about harnessing all of this into art, into creativity, into your natural ability. And it's kind of talking about walking in this earth and being so solid in this earth and being so authentic yourself, but also having this ancient wisdom that you can drop down and share to others. But the mystic is also very highly regarded and lives this beautiful life here. So there's something here that you're finally getting to become this butterfly and mirror together all of the different pieces of you, of who you are becoming. And this is going to be like the next stage of your life, the next chapter, the next long term of your life, having this honorary position, being seen in this beautiful way, being revered, being honored, people coming to you, and you having this beautiful life where you kind of are like walking on this amazing cloud here, very enchanted, but very respected and adored as well, because the siren could be a beast and everybody wants to kill the siren, right? Nobody notices the spiritual wisdom of a stone, right? And animals, come on, we're constantly hunting them and slaughtering them. So this is like kind of like combining all these different worlds of who you are in this elevated state, and it being seen and respected in this 3D world. This is like what you have been becoming all this time. This is really very beautiful here. There can be a lot of people that really don't, and then you have the Father here, which is Saturn. So there's people here that may want to cry and put on this kind of show, and they want things the way that they have always been done. They want you to kind of be in this mask here. And, I feel like you're just not going to do it. That's just not, it's just not for you, and that needs to be respected. You have dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. Okay, interesting. Interesting because you have the dog and the animal, right? So the dog is tame, and then the wolf is free, right? So this is kind of like, choosing to be this wolf and be free, but maybe every now and then in the middle of the night you come back and you hang out with your best dog friend, So there could be something here about that. We'll see. About seeing people again before you're moving on to the next stage. Or there's some things that you're going to keep in touch with, some things that you're going to take with you that have meaning to you, but maybe not all the other animals in the neighborhood, So look at this. I'm telling you, you're elevating the ladder, climbing towards success. You really are. And this wisdom that you have, it's like now you value like stones, and the universe is like, okay, we're sending you with this ladder towards all of this immense success here. And you're like, cool, can I bring my stone? And they're like, yeah, sure, I guess. You know what I mean? It's like so interesting here because I feel like this is going to lead to major abundance here. I didn't even notice that we have these turned over. Okay, so we have the archway and new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Yeah, and then you have the dogs getting together with friends. So yeah, you can still like hang out with people. And that was the thing, was like this airplane and you're dropping down supplies and stuff. Like you can go back to visit or whatever, but it's like you're not like living in a way anymore. Plenty of material things. Look at this bowl. And then you have the pin, new job or career. Okay, one more. I can't even help it. Are you kidding me with the stork? Okay. We're going to take the stork too. Come on, this is too pretty. I'm not even going to see what's behind the stork. The boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. I'm telling you, it's kind of like you found something within yourself and you understand this earthly plane. You understand getting more downloads from the divine in this 3D realm. Spirits, like something mystical is speaking to you and just you understand it, right? That's of course, everybody, what is the divine to each individual is something different. And that's the beauty of it. That's the magic of it, right? So there's something here that you understand in a new way. And there could be some new people that you're going to find yourself that are all loyal, the dogs. And that's the thing is the people from your past, the loyal ones, the dogs, that's who you're keeping, right? And the new ones, also dogs. And what's so interesting is in The Little Mermaid, Max loves Ariel, doesn't he? Right? Because he can just sense her good nature. So that's really cute. Then it's like now you kind of don't really care about all this stuff. You're getting all this stuff. And it's like, what? You weren't really, you kind of just like let go of it all. And you know what I mean? That's the energy. They always say that, but right before a huge manifestation, you don't really care. You're just kind of like, whatever, and it all happens. You have the stork, news of a birth or new business opportunity. I'm telling you. Wow. Okay, so we need this one. This is pretty freaking beautiful here. Plenty of material things. Money, property through a windfall or inheritance, and you have a new job or career. Okay. So there's something here, could be about traveling. Maybe there's doors that are going to be opening up to you where you're going to be able to move in this world differently, to go different places in this world. Even if you're staying in the same location, I feel like you're going to hang out with different people. You're going to go to different parts of town. And those other parts of town, you're going to be like, wow, I haven't been there forever. You're not going to go there anymore. It's going to just, there's something here about this. Yeah, you have the Ten of Wands. So this is putting down a burden here, but getting ready to have some kind of a harvest here. So getting ready for something, and it's like tying up the loose ends of things. And then this is when you have like all these offers coming in. You have the Knight of Pentacles and you have the Knight of Cups here. So there could be something here about different offers coming in. And for some of you, maybe you just make this decision, There is a part where you're discovering things. This is like self-discovery, okay? This is really talking about different ways to ground this discovery that you now have. Now you have a discovery, and now you have a new level of consciousness. Now you have new ideas, and now you want to ground this. So how can you ground this in this reality? How can you reach out to the divine, check with the divine that this is appropriate for you, lure everything to you that you really kind of like need here, making this decision, okay, and then moving forward and being devoted to it, being devoted. So this is the thing, is you're kind of moving into this devotion here. So these new things that are coming up, it's like you don't want that to get in the way of the decisions that you're making, of the devotion, like where you're going here. So we're going to see more about this here, because I don't know if people are going to try to come back in and make you stay, right? And you don't want to stay, but I know that a lot of, yeah, look at this. So you see, okay, so you have the Two of Cups and you have the Chariot. So this is meaning that the right thing is going to propel you forward. It's going to make you feel inspired. It's going to make you feel driven. And maybe you come up with a plan and you don't end up actually going, but a new person that makes you feel this, but you are still going places, you are doing things, you are changing your life, and yourself is not getting lost in this other person and just being devoted to this other person. No, you're devoted to your cause and this person is devoted to you. It's the other way around here. That's what this is talking about, because now you have the Three of Cups and now you have the Wheel of Fortune. You have always been devoted to other people and their causes. Where have your causes been pushed to the side? Nothing's happening with them. Maybe some things here and there because, you're a Leo, so you can achieve amazing things. But now when you have all of your energy towards your, discovery, decision, devotion, and you're going forward here, then people are going to show up and follow you. You're the leader. You're the mystic. And the funds, okay, this inheritance, what's rightfully owed to you is coming. The title, the new job, okay, is coming as well. Material things. And I love how this is fruit. Like having more than enough to just go to a market and buy whatever kind of fruit you want, as much as you want, and you don't even think about it. Because fruit is expensive over here. And when I tell you I love fruit so much, so like this is like, yeah, plenty. Okay, there is something here where people are going to go along with you now. You're the sun. This is time. And everything in the past, it was supposed to happen that way. It wasn't supposed to be yet because there was a state of still becoming. Okay, but now, this becoming is in this direction of devotion. So you're already there. And you're also becoming. Not like, well, I don't really know yet and I'm becoming. No, you're out of that phase. Now you're there, you see it, you feel it, you believe it. And as as you see evidence that doesn't match it, I'm becoming, it's all good. I'm becoming, it's all good. And this is what you're doing here. This is what you're doing. So this is how, you have new people that are coming into your life here, that are going to be here to support you, that are going to be loyal, that are going to celebrate your wins, and you celebrate their wins. You have always celebrated other people's wins. They have never celebrated yours. Those people need to get out of your life. They don't believe, they don't belong in your life, and you don't deserve that. And now there's people coming in that are going to celebrate your wins. Look at this. So this is really amazing here. And then you have this Queen of Cups with the Lovers here. So then there's love here too, and definitely with this Two of Cups. There's a beautiful partnership here. This could be working with somebody else. And this could be, if it's an inheritance, there could be somebody, that already passed away. Tarot doesn't predict that kind of stuff. It's not ethical, okay? So somebody that already passed away that is helping you. And you're going to hear about this. People that are going to be coming into your life when you're devoted to this, there's going to be people that are coming to your life that are devoted to you, and you being devoted to them, and both of you, everyone involved is going to rise. Everybody involved is going to be better because of this. That's the thing. When you are coming from this authentic place, when you succeed, when you make achievements, other people are also winning too. You know what I mean? And the same thing goes for when it happens for other people here. So this is a whole other ball game, and this is your destiny to do this. And for some of you, it could be to travel. You could have a job where you travel the world with this like caravan, with this airplane. Now we got a boat here, We got wolves. They just roam wherever they want to go. There's a lot of things, sirens here. They're swimming all over the oceans of the planet. They can go anywhere. And that's the thing, is that you can go anywhere you want. And now you're going to start to go anywhere that you want. This is you and the divine. Yourself, you're putting number one. And the divine, you're putting as number one. And when you do that, it's like there are no limitations. And this is what the mystic does. Yourself and the divine are first. And that's what you embody. And when you come from that kind of level of authenticity, look at this. This is amazing. This could be a Cancer person. I know a lot of people don't like water signs for Leos, but it's Cancer's here, Gemini's here. Yeah, Gemini's here. Cancer could be good for Leo. You never know. And also that could be talking about maybe somebody is not 100% their sun sign, So don't just get somebody's birthday and be like, oh, you're that? No way, get out of here. I mean, do whatever you want, but you know, people may surprise you. I feel like there's a whole new caliber of people that you're coming about because you're finally saying, I am going to value myself. So those people that do not value me, they don't get to be around me, you know? You don't just take a diamond and just like throw it in the garbage, you know? No. If you want to keep that diamond, you don't do that. Right? So it's like you're finally saying no, and this is the army tank. You're protecting yourself. It's like the Pope Mobile. Okay, we want to keep this Pope alive. We better put him in a Pope Mobile. You know? Like, hey, we're going to have to do that. You know, because there is value here. There is something here about you respecting yourself. And now the divine can 100% show up for you because you're choosing to say, yes, I'm gonna line up with this, you know. So this is really amazing. And especially with the mermaid here, this could be a water sign coming in for you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? Or it could be another Leo, an Aquarius, a Taurus, or, Scorpio. Yeah, that's really what we got here. Look at this. Something that you're working on. Don't hold yourself back. What is that? Pufferfish, or was that Saturn? Saturn. Yeah, pufferfish is seen. Hey, you're going to see me. I'm a pufferfish. Hello? You know? There's something here about that. But the pufferfish has to make that choice to do that. They're swimming around. They're a little fish. They look like just like all the other fish. No, wait till you see what I can do. That's the thing here. And what Saturn is talking about, fear of expressing your talents is gonna, you know, is delaying your blessings here. So don't let, you know, past things that you failed at, that's because you were thinking too small. You were being too limited. You know, it wasn't the right time, but you did learn some things from those experiences, so they needed to happen, you know. There's something here that you're going to know, because this is something that you wake up and you're thinking about it. You go to sleep and you're thinking about it. You're constantly, like, you care about it. You love it. There's so much passion in this. And you can have passion of a lot of different things, but this is just really something, you know, that it's a creative project. I feel like you already did it because we're in Mercury retrograde. So this is something that's like you're tying up this last little bit before it's about to take off and be seen and be shown. And you know, it just poured from within you, from your heart, you know, and it can be anything. Could just be something that you really care about, that you learn about, that now you're going to get to work and experience and, you know, be on the ground level doing this, you know, be in the trenches here. This is going to create so much beauty in the world. That there's something here about this, with this mystic and the Wheel of Fortune right on top of that. This is something really important here. You know, everybody on the planet just, you know, being in that vibration of love, you have no idea how much that means, you know, just loving worms, and you learn about worms and you study worms and you're working in a science lab that is helping improve the life of worms on the planet. And you're so freaking happy every single day doing that. That matters, because when you pass somebody on the street, you know, your energy is affecting them, and this is a rope that they can take, and they have to take it or they don't. You know what I'm saying? But if everyone on the planet was doing what they loved their life, you know how different everything would be. So much different. So it matters. It matters. And the universe is so excited for this. Yeah. Leo. Okay. Yeah. I mean, love is definitely here. If you have a partnership, you and this person are going to come closer together, you know, and if they're not going to support this mission, if they're not the right person, they're going to fall off. Who cares? Because there's somebody amazing coming for you that is going to 100% support this. And all of the love that you give everyone and everything that you put into everything, this person's going to put that into you. And it's like, when has that ever happened? You know? Well, Leah, I'm gonna leave this here. I love you so very much. Okay. I hope this resonated for you. If it did, please like and subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay. I love